Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you are watching me, depending on your time zone. Now, yesterday, the ODM leader Raila Odinga landed back in the country from his trip in Dubai. And without wasting time, Raila Odinga this morning has made his way to Nyandarua County in a series of political rallies. Now, in the other hand, William Samoei Ruto, who is his main competitor, since he was stopped from going to Uganda, I think he gave up from thinking to maybe do another trip outside the country. And so, Ruto has been busy campaigning in the entire country, day in, day out. And that is why you can see he has had more than 135 rallies within 30 days. Now, I want you to shortly listen to Raila Odinga while acknowledging greetings from Wananchi, and after that, we are going to jump to our discussion without wasting time.
Baba amekuja jamini. Niliamua siku ya leo mimi nataka kutembea niweze kuonana na wananchi wa Nyandarua ana kwa ana. Alafu tunakuja na mugidi, tunacheza rumba tu, sawa. Lakini baba akija, baba hakuna mbio la mgambo. Mbio la mgambo ikilia kuna jambo iko. Jambo ni kwamba kumepambauka. Jogo shalika mara tatu. Amukini twende kazi. Tunasema harakati ya ukombozi wa tatu wa Kenya umeanza. Ukombozi ya kwanza ilileta uhuru. Na mimi nilikuwa nasimama hapa kwa boma ya yule shujaa bila Kimathi.
Now, I want us to use this opportunity to discuss the differences between Raila Odinga and William Samoei Ruto on how they are playing their politics to remain relevant and not boring to their supporters. But before we go deep into that, a quick reminder. You might be watching me, but you have not yet subscribed. My humble request, please consider subscribing so that any other time, once we come out with the video like this one, you will always get notified. Again, to all the channel subscribers and anyone who drop comment, I must say thank you so much for your unconditional support. Again, let us give this video some thumbs up so that YouTube will recommend our video to more viewers. Back to our discussion. Now, Raila Odinga has come back looking healthy and energetic person. And therefore, for that reason, many people would want to see and listen to Raila Odinga after his break. After all, they have missed him. And therefore, if you look in the other side, William Samoei Ruto has been there since then up to now. So Ruto, people have been used to him. And therefore, if William Samoei Ruto get out to address the people in the rally, the only thing people would be coming to see William Samoei Ruto for is because of his money. Because they are sure that if Ruto comes for a rally, definitely he's going to give handout. And for that reason, at least they have something to benefit from there. So that is the first difference between these two individuals. One is coming back without handouts, but people are going to receive him nicely. But the other guy is going to be received because of the handout people are anticipating to get from him. Number two, if you look at Raila Odinga, he took enough rest to relax his mind, and therefore, when he come back, he come in with new ideas that will help him to drive his agenda and sell his manifesto to the people. And therefore, the ground is going to receive him very well. Look at the other side. William Samoei Ruto has been on the ground day in, day out. And therefore, people have been used to him until Ruto is repeating himself. It has become very easy to predict what William Samoei Ruto is going to tell the people in the rally before he gets to that rally. You see, because definitely Ruto is repeating himself severally until people are getting bored with his speech. Because there is nothing new you can expect from William Samoei Ruto when he gets outside there. If you listen to him today, tomorrow when you listen to him, you will be listening to the same speech, and therefore it is easy for you to switch off from listening to his speech again. So people get tired and get bored with the speeches from William Samoei Ruto. So that is the second difference that I see. William Samoei Ruto cannot learn and try to change his tactics of approaching the public while campaigning. And that's why you see yesterday, the people he was addressing in Bungoma were able to detect that definitely he was lying to them that the construction of a road was going on, yet there was not even the contractor on the ground. And they were able to tell him in the eye that, so see here, definitely what you are doing, you are trying to cheat us. You are lying to us. People stopped him from lying until he had forced to change his speech. Akaanza kusema ya kwamba now that we are talking to the contractor and he will be here as soon as possible. Which contractor? When already you have given the first statement that the contractor is on the ground. So you see, such statement make William Samoei Ruto to look like a person who has no new agenda to sell to the people. Number 3, if you look at Raila Odinga, most of the time when he's addressing wananchi, Raila is promising a change in so many ways. He don't want to rely on Jubilee project. He don't want to speak about what Jubilee has done. What Raila is mentioning is what him as Raila Odinga, if given an opportunity, he can do to the Kenyan people. But listen to William Samoei Ruto. Ruto is dwelling most of his time in the past tense. Ruto want to sell his agenda depending on what Jubilee government has done. And therefore, Ruto is not promising future. For that reason, people want to see future. Because definitely what the Jubilee government has done most of the time, you will see that Jubilee government imefinya wananchi sana huku chini. Therefore, everyone is crying. So for that reason, people want someone who can promise them a change. But Ruto will come and tell you, we build this road, we build that road, we brought here electricity, the water project is going on. Even he want to score on county government project, but not national government project. And yet at the same time, you see the same William Samoei Ruto, he want to distance himself from the Jubilee government failures. So that alone make his followers get confused. And for that reason, the undecided people who could have a second thought about William Samoei Ruto definitely will distance themselves from William Samoei Ruto. So for that reason, in one way or another, I feel, in as much William Samoei Ruto has had so many rallies, those rallies are just but creating a problem for him, because people have been able to learn who William Samoei Ruto is, and therefore when they get to the ballot, they understand where they can bank their vote. Number 4, which is my last point, if you look at Raila Odinga, you are going to realize that Raila definitely changed his tactics of approaching to the politics. For most of the time, Raila Odinga has held so huge super crowds. But as of late, Raila has changed the tactic. He has realized that for him to get to power, he has to be on the same page with the deep state and the current regime in the power. But what William Samoei Ruto is doing is exact what Raila Odinga has done for the past time. And remember, it never worked for Raila Odinga. To some extent, he was winning election, but he never got to be sworn in or declared the winner. So Ruto is trying to do what Raila Odinga already he has tried. So in one way or another, I feel that it is going to be very hard for William Samoei Ruto to take over power if he used the means that Raila Odinga has used for the longest time, which never help him to get or capture power. And therefore, the person who is realigning himself properly with the deep state and the ruling regime might be one Raila Amolo Odinga. That's why you see Raila does not insult the president, or even if he want to correct something that the government he feel has done wrong, there's a way he's looking into this matter. You will see him telling people that I'm going to talk to President Uhuru Kenyatta. But the other side, you will see they will just start insulting. So for that reason, I feel at least Raila Amolo Odinga might be on the right track getting to the State House. But William Samoei Ruto might be on the right side getting to the leader of opposition. So for that reason, I see William Samoei Ruto landing in opposition in 2022. I don't know your views. That's my thinking, but you can get to the comment section and drop your comment. Thank you so much for listening to me up to this far. May good God bless you. And by the way, there is one of our viewers who is a senior person. He advised me to stop using the word guys. So for that reason, I think he was right. He told me most of my viewers here sometimes they are of senior age, and therefore even I went to my YouTube studio to check the audience there, and I discovered that half of the viewers in this channel are of age from 45 to 65 there. So for that reason, I think I was wrong, but now I took your advice. So thank you so much. See you in our next video.